This video covers Chapter 3 Skills Review, 3-25 through 3-26. We're going to begin with examining and converting layers. Step 1 wants us to launch Photoshop, which I have here, and then open your data files. So navigate out to open the Chapter 3 data files. The Photoshop file 3-3 PSD. Go ahead and update if it gives you that error. And then move on to making sure that the rulers appear, which mine do up here. If they do not appear on yours, make sure you go to View and check Rulers. And it also wants us to make sure that pixels are the unit of measurement. So go into Edit, Preferences, if you're on a PC, or Photoshop Preferences, Units and Rulers. You want to make sure that pixels are the unit of measurement. Say OK. Step 4, delete the background layer. Okay, so that requires that we have our layers prominent. Go ahead and you can just drag that into the trash if you want. Step 5, verify that the rainbow blend layer is now active. Just click on that. Then convert the image layer to a background layer. Okay, make sure that you have that set as a background layer, and then make sure afterwards that rainbow layer is active. And then save your work. Go ahead, Control S or Command S. Add and delete layers. Make layer 2 active. Create a new layer above this layer using the layer menu. Layer, new, layer. Accept the default name layer 5 and change the color of the layer to red. So we'll go ahead and say OK. And then if you grab your swatches, you can go ahead and just make that layer red. Step 4, delete new layer 5. Make layer 2 active, which it is. Save your work. Add a selection from one image to another. Open the PS3-4 document. Go back to your data files. Reposition this image of a horn by dragging the window to the right of the music store image. Okay, so we're going to move that image here. Open the color range dialog box. Select color range. Verify that the image option button is selected. You want to make sure that it says image. And then set the fuzziness to 0. Step 5, sample the white background in the preview menu in the dialog box. Then click OK. Use the Move tool to drag the selection into the music store image. So you go ahead and just drag this selection right into this music store image. Step 7, position the selection so that the upper left edge of the instrument matches the sample shown in Figure 27 on the next page. Okay, so take a little gander over at that next page and just make sure that it matches. It looks something like this. It's a little bit lower there. Defringe the horn selection in the music store image using a 3-pixel width. So we'll go ahead and I went to Layer, Matting, Defringe. You go ahead and do 3, say OK, and that makes it just a little softer around those edges. Close PS 3-4. So you want to make sure you close this 3-4 image. We don't need that anymore. That window can be closed. Drag layer 5 above the notes layer. Layer 5. We don't really have a layer 5, so I'm assuming they're talking about the horn. Rename layer 5 horn, and ours was already named horn. Change the opacity for the horn layer to 55%, and that's fairly simple. You can go right into your layer panel, make sure horn is active, go right into the opacity on your layer panel, and just change that to 55%. Drag the horn layer so it is beneath layer 2. No problem at all there. And then hide layer 1. Go ahead and hide that. Hide the rulers. View rulers. And save your work. So you can go ahead and save your work. And remember, at the beginning of this, which I didn't cover, it said to save it as Music Store. So you can go ahead and just save it as Music Store now. And this will be the file that you will be uploading to the Chapter 3 Skills Review submission link in JetNet this week. See you in the next video.